Hey there.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. I'm still alive and kicking.
Reverse curse technique.
Exactly. Is that right? You could be right. You're so right!
Think what I said. Success is 5% strategy, 95% mindset. Most people spend 95% of their time on strategy, 5%, if any at all, on mindset.
If you can understand that every thought changes your state of vibration.
Everything vibrates, nothing rests. Everything from the electron to the universe is in a state of movement.
They say that success is energy at its highest state of vibration.
You've got to get on the same frequency as the good that you desire is on. If I brought in a little transistorized radio and turned it on, you'd hear the music. Did I invite the music in, or did I tune into something that was already here? And all I have to do is change the dial and I get different music. And as you get the image and get involved, you alter the frequency you're on. Therefore, you attract whatever's on that frequency. You're taking brain cells and you're causing them to increase in amplitude of vibration, and you're sending off a powerful surge of energy.
You'd start to bring things consistent with that rate of vibration or state of vibration. In other words, your outside world would change because your inside world has changed.
If you want poverty, tune into it. Be delivered right on schedule.
Be broke, busted, disgusted, living in a poverty-stricken location, have disease. The physical simulation might say something, but you reject it because you know the truth. The truth is what you have here in your mind. The truth will set you free. What's happening is the outside will control you, because that's all that is a delay time in your manifestation. It's an old movie. You have to begin to wake up. These things that you're manifesting here, it starts formulating here in your thoughts.
The brain does not know the difference between the outside world event and what you're imagining in your mind. To the brain, it's exactly the same.
When you build the image of what you want, it puts you into the necessary vibration to attract what you have to attract. Nothing is created or destroyed in this universe. It's all here.
You do become what you think about most of the time.
You've got to see yourself with the good you desire. You've got to hold that image in your mind. You've got to know it's going to come, and that will attract everything that's necessary.
Do you know the only difference in where you are versus where you want to go is your state of vibration? Do you know that everything to get you there is already here? And it always has been. What we need to do is we need to constantly think about where we're going, what we want to do, and we start to increase our level of thinking by vibration, and we begin to attract thoughts of a like nature that'll move us in that direction.
Because of the power of the superconscious mind, any thought, plan, goal, or idea that you can hold in your mind, your conscious mind, on a continuing basis, must be brought into reality by your superconscious mind. Any thought, plan, goal, or idea that you hold continuously in your conscious mind and that you intensely desire or intensely fear must be brought into reality by your superconscious mind. Whether positive or negative, good or bad for you, if you can hold it continuously, if you can emotionalize it, if you can visualize it, in your conscious mind, the superconscious mind will begin to organize the entire universe of experience around you to draw into your life the people and circumstances necessary to make that idea come true.
Nothing changes in our life until we change. We've been hypnotized into using something outside of us to change how we feel inside of us. A belief is just a thought I keep thinking over and over again until I hardwire it in my brain. What do I want to believe about my future and about myself? What thoughts do I want to fire and wire in my brain? And then let me rehearse in my mind how I'm going to be in my life. And the act of closing their eyes and mentally rehearsing, the brain doesn't know the difference between what you're imagining and the real life experience. You could actually prime the brain by installing circuitry to look like you've already done it. And you can change the brain by thinking, okay, can I teach my body emotionally how I will feel in that future before it happens? Now this goes completely against how we've been programmed, right? So then you would have to allow your body to feel the elevated emotion before the experience. And the cool part about that is the body is so objective that it does not know the difference between the real life experience that's creating that emotion and the emotion that person is fabricating by thought alone. The body's believing it's living in a new future.